Life, it's really a learning experience. For example, I learned that you can't go 5 minutes without me without the world running amok. And for those who have been wondering where I've been since the Christmas special, I've been on a journey of self-discovery. I've traveled around the world, observing the different cultures in an effort to become one with self and with outer body, inner and outer self. I have grasped enlightenment and become one through the art of meditation and self-discovery. And through that, I have learned that the sky is blue. Yeah, during my journey I also made out with a hobo named Bob. Actually, my computer's just been in and out of service, so that about sums up why I've not been around. Meanwhile, who's missed me? I missed you. And I've also heard a certain mop-headed boy has run amok without me. Like with this clip.
You should, 'cause baby, you smile, I smile.
Well, let's just say that made me physically mad again. Seriously, he smiles, makes me want to burn things. But really, why are people associating themselves with this kid? I swear I think he genuinely makes people dumber the more that they listen to him. I also think fangirls now are some mutant robotic force sent here to claim us all with their idiotic ideas. Well, kids, I think it's time for a little fun rant once again. What do you think? To start, as you can all see, there's been a bit of an overhaul around here. Got them to give me a new picture, and what the? That phone never rings. Hang on a second. Hello?
Hannah, we are...
Yeah, couldn't care less what you're doing, Demi. Anyways, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, there's been a bit of an overhaul here. Signed a new contract, and now I'm really regretting it. I really should have read it first. So let's get into the rant that I now, well, have to do, more or less. As you can see, it seems the world has taken a turn for, well, the worst, in my brief absence. As the boy that has made a movie, really, I can't believe the deal went through. Please shoot me! Oh, and the title is Never Say Never. You know, I always hated that saying. Besides the fact that it completely contradicts itself. Watch me defy it. Never! I will never watch this movie, even if I was drunk, or if it would save my life, I would never watch this movie! So, the summation about this movie's plot is basically his journey from punky 12-year-old to annoying girl child. Him following his quote-unquote dreams. Now, I always knew that he really had no talent, which is evident right here.
When my thoughts are fixed, and I know this much is true, baby, you have become mine.
And here.
Baby, baby, oh, like, baby, 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 no, like, baby.
And if I may point out, he sounds more or less the exact same from 12 to, I believe that video was recorded when he was 16. Not a big change there in terms of puberty. Just thought I'd point that out. So, following your dreams, Justin, is that what you did? What the f*** do you take us for? You followed no dream whatsoever. In fact, I doubt that you actually had any plans on becoming a singer before Usher found you. I mean, seriously, what on earth is this? You really followed nothing. Usher found him and said, Justin, I need to do something that shows I actually care about people. And I also need to kick Kanye West down because we are both black and rap is trying to take over my life. So, here is a record contract. Never talk to me again! I fail to see how this is following your dreams, kids. Seriously, that is not following your dreams. That is just a contract being dropped into your lap. And to be frank, I don't care what anyone says. Usher doesn't give two cares about Justin. He popped up in one video of Justin's and bought him a car for his 16th. Now, in order of what I just said, the first was a propaganda stunt. And somehow it worked. I'm surprised people are really that stupid, but, whatever fails to amaze me. And the second was the most generic gift to give a 16-year-old. Oh my god, Usher gave me a car! Yeah, you and about many other rich teenagers got a car, Justin. Feel good about yourself. He really put a lot of thought into that. Now, if only you were tall enough to reach the steering wheel. Who knows, Justin? Maybe someday in the near future you'll actually hit puberty. Now, about Justin's movie. To start, it's in 3D. Why? Seriously, why? People are just way too easily satisfied.
Justin Bieber's movie is in 3D!
So?
But it's 3D!
But there's nothing 3D about it, not even slightly. Nothing is gonna jump out at you to create that three-dimensional effect.
Yeah, but it's 3D.
Okay, now you eat dirt and die. Why on earth is it in 3D? There is nothing three-dimensional about this movie, or the plotline, or anything about it. I mean, seriously, has anyone taken a brief second to look at it and compare it to other movies which really should be in 3 dimensions? Even in the commercial, there is just no reason to make it 3-dimensional. 3D loses its effect very quickly if something does not jump out or explode at you in the near future, or at least in a row. Which seems to be a fact many other movies of today have forgotten. But, that's another rant for another day. Let's not get off track. What I still don't understand is why his story is so damn inspirational. So, what I've done is I've asked a fangirl here to come and tell me about why this is such an inspirational movie. And just before she speaks, one minute, I was clicking around YouTube recently, and I happened to find a video made by a user, which shall remain nameless on the off chance he's watching this, that mentioned that people who dislike Justin Bieber are jealous and trolling. First of all, I was surprised that a guy was able to say this, but I do not judge. Allow me to dispel your garbage argument right now. First, fangirl, what do you think about the plot of this movie?
Well, Justin actually worked his way to where he is. He put himself on YouTube, singing and, playing his, instruments, what do they call, the guitar and drums. So, yeah, he, he totally did it on his own. And it's, inspiring. And, yeah, it's inspiring. So, he's inspiring because he's from a small town. And then he became bigger than anything, So, he's, so amazing like that, and I think he's, I think he looks pretty, too.
Thank you very much, fangirl. Now please leave before I'm forced to put a bullet between your eyes. To begin, no, he did not work to where he is. As I have mentioned before in many previous rants, putting yourself on YouTube singing a cappella versions of other people's work does not count as working your way to the top. And a video of him as a baby does not count as talent. He's just a baby messing around with drums. Go to a daycare center, put some instruments out. They'll do the exact same thing. No, you will not get to where he is, fangirls. You know why? Because you can't figure out this simple fact that Justin worked for nothing. It was handed to him. Your IQ is too low to make that, assumption, so you'll do no good in this world. Now eat dirt and crawl back into your holes and just jerk off to a picture of a mop-headed failure. Now, as for songs, they have absolutely no talent. How on earth does repeating the exact same lyric over and over count as talent? Again, why are people so easily satisfied? Someone explain it to me! Actually, no, you know what? Don't explain it to me. I'll have to hurt you, since you'll use utterly useless logic. Next, Bieber doesn't write his own songs. Maybe he does, I don't know. Honestly, that is a bit of an assumption. But either way, they are the same lyric written over and over and over again.